Hello people, this is Code Grind and in today's video we'll learn something new in JavaScript, that is how you can navigate back and forward using vanilla JavaScript in your browser. Now this can also be achieved by using the browser provided default buttons, but we'll learn about how to integrate these buttons in our website and how to customize them. Now here I've got two buttons, the back button and the forward button. When I click on the back button, you see we have navigated to the back page, here the back.html, and right now we are in the index page, and when I click on forward, it will forward to the next page. Now this can also be achieved by these buttons. As you can see, if I click on forward, it goes to the forward page. Clicking on back goes to the back page. So this is what we'll be creating in today's video, so let's get straight into it. So we'll start with our HTML part. I have already linked an external CSS file in which I have already provided some CSS. I won't be getting into that because it is not important for this video. However, I will provide the source code, so you can go to the description box for the link of my codepen web profile. You can also go through other projects that I have created and download the source code of every one of them. So first of all, we'll have a div with a class container. We'll wrap all our things inside it as I usually do in every one of my videos. And then in heading, like we are navigating back and forward using vanilla JavaScript. Okay, actually let's put this using down below here. Okay, so we have got our heading. Now we need our two buttons, one for navigating back and one for navigating forward. So let's place them inside a div with a class of buttons. So the first button with the text of back. So you can actually use these kind of small syntaxes for writing HTML code. So this basically tells that there is a button tag and the text inside it will be back. So I've got this HTML tag. These are known as emmet abbreviations, and if you want to learn about them, then you can watch one of my videos in which I have taught everything about emmet abbreviations. You can go down to the description box for the link, and you can also click on the link above for watching the video. Now the next text will be forward. Okay, and now on the clicking event of both of these buttons, we want a function to run. So go back for this button and go forward for the forward button. Okay, so we have got these two buttons over here as well. Now I have already created two different pages. The first one here is the back page, then we'll have our index page, then at last the forward page. Now let's go back to the index page. Now what we need to do is, when we click on the back, it should go back to the browser, and click on forward will move further to the next page in the browser. So here in the JavaScript part, we will first select the history of this window. So we'll store it inside this history variable, window.history. Now this not the parenthesis. Now this window.history will save the history of this particular window. That means the history of this particular tab. So whatever pages you have viewed inside this tab will all be stored inside this window.history and will ultimately get stored inside this variable. Now we'll first create our go back function. Now inside this go back function, we need to go back across the window. So history, which is the variable name, dot back. Now as I click on back, we go to the back page. And now similarly for the forward button, go forward is the function name, and then history dot forward. Clicking on forward will move to the forward page. Now these are just the two functions which you can use with history, but there is another function which is known as the go function. Let's just use it instead of the forward, and in here you can specify any integer. Let's say I specify -2, that means it will go back to 2 pages, and if I write 3, that means it will go forward to 3 pages. If I just have history.go, then when I click on the button, it will simply reload the page. History.go 0, this will also reload the page. So you can specify any integer in here with the negative sign, meaning that it will go back across the window, and the positive sign meaning that it will go further in the window, and the number will decide how many pages further or back it should go. So these are all the things you can do with this window.history object. So this is it for the video. I hope you learned something new with this. And if you like the video, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such amazing tutorials on CSS and JavaScript. And thank you for watching.